My level 3s with me, and we are working on a little vaulting circuit today. So we just kind of want to show you a little bit of what we are doing. This is our lesson plan that we're following. So for warm-up, they did running drills, 2 rounds of 2 board punches in a row. They did mat pushes down the floor 4 times and calf raises 30 times. This is just to make sure that we're hitting some leg conditioning. Obviously they do conditioning at a separate point, but I feel like there are times where we just don't get everything done, so we make sure we add conditioning into each event as well. But over the table, they're doing handstand flat back. On the floor, they've got front handspring over the mat stack. Their drills, they've got arch rocks and side cartwheels. The side cartwheels, I'm putting them in there now so that we don't struggle later with Suks and Yurchenkos. They have physical prep, so they're doing a 20-second maximum extension hold with a weight ball on the balance disc. And then as bonus work, we'll add in a little bit more conditioning, and we're working on bounders. This is our level 3s. I've had a few questions about level 3 vault, and so I figured we'd show you kind of what we're doing. This isn't going to be our full vault practice. We've already done a lot of it, but I just want to show you guys, again, you can take a screenshot of that, but show you guys what we are working on. This is our lesson plan for the month for Saturdays. Saturdays for them is typically going to be upgrade day, but I'll kind of start over here and show you what Ellie's doing. This is our maximum extension hold. Ellie's got a weight ball in her hand. She's got eyes on the ball, which is really good. Why do we do eyes on the ball, girls?
Because you have to put your hand
For eyes on hands for handstands. Yep, she's got ribs down. Can you pull the ribs down? Good job. And we're on a balance disc, so it just makes it a little bit harder for them. They have to really, really squeeze. So that's one drill that we've got going on over here. Lillian, can you show us the side cartwheels? Yep, I have them going both directions. Good try. That one is a little bit more challenging than the first one. Would you like to try that again? Now they have to squeeze their core and their bottom in order to stay straight over the top. And these side cartwheels are just great to throw in. Good job. These side cartwheels are just great to throw in now so that they don't struggle later when it comes to Suks and Yurchenkos. So we've got a little bit of piking happening in the hips. Do you know what that means? Like that, right? Now, how do you fix that? You squeeze which muscles? Behind that. Yep, squeeze your bottom. Try again. Squeeze your bottom. Better try. And back the other way. Go back each way. One way and then back. I want to see the other one again. Good try. It's a challenge. It is a challenge. Let's see. Ribs down, pull them down. Get your ribs close to your hips. Where are your hips? Yes, and where are your ribs? Yeah, try to pull them close together. That's better, good. So we're just, looks like we got some mobility issues with upper back, but I'd rather have the ribs down. Ribs down, ribs down, ribs down, pull them down. There you go, good try, and we'll get those arms up eventually. We'll keep working on it. Good job. Ooh, good try, Ellie. Okay, can you show them over here, our arch rocks? Good, maximum extension. Nice job. Ooh, good try, Reese. Very nice. All right, now for upgrade stuff. Over here on the table, hang on one second, Meal. I'm just gonna explain something before you go. Over here on the table, they've got their full run. They're hurdling from 10 feet. So 10 feet, there's their hurdle line. I put the lava there just as another visual aid. They're using airboard over here. We've got a beam pad over the table, and they have to handstand flat back. So it took me a long time as a coach to figure out how to count steps in a way that works for me. Everybody has a different way of doing it. I count every other step, and I just count 1, 2, 3 each time that they step. She's gonna start with her non-dominant foot, right? Non-dominant foot, which means her right leg, because Mila is a lefty, and so I'm just gonna show you how I count. And it's not always perfect, but we're working towards it. Here you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So by the time that I said 5, she should have hit the hurdle line, which I believe she did on that one, which makes for a good vault, right? That was excellent. All right, Miss Gabriella, let's see. Now we're working on arms down, or arms low, I should say, and chest up on the springboard. Let's see if she can get these steps right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. Now, yeah, you knew exactly what I was gonna say. So it's really important that we lay down at the end of the vault for now. We don't wanna sit up, right? And we wanna keep pushing that table down, pushing through the table, stretching our body tall, and doing a flat back, okay? Yeah. You stuck it. Awesome. Can you girls work together, do you think, to push this mat in closer to the table for me? Good. Now, Carly, let's remember to keep our ears covered as well. So eyes up, but ears covered. Good. And squeeze that core. Whee! That one got a little funny. Would you like to try that again? I think that part of the reason might be because our board should be at what number? It should be at 1 foot and 6 inches, and our board is really far away, right? So let's try to fix that. Let's try to keep our teammates safe and make sure that we keep checking that. That's just at 1 foot. Try to go 1 foot 6. So pull it 6 more inches backwards. All right, let's see, Hadley. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like the straight line on that one. You are doing really well at the correction with not piking down onto the table. I see a big gap here. Do you think that we can fix that? I'm gonna put the phone down to help them. Thank you, ladies. Good job. All right, Miss Carly, let's see what you got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I just counted 6. So something was wrong there. We should have hit the hurdle line on 5. What number did you start from? Which? 51? 51? Let's try that again, because we have measured that and we do know that that should be right. So because she took 2 extra steps, I'm gonna have her try that again, but let's make sure, sometimes, a lot of times, the first few steps, we accidentally take tiny steps. Can you try to take long steps for each of your steps? And we'll see if we can hit that magic number 5, okay? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We were closer that time. We did like 5.5. We added in 1 extra step. So what number were you at again? You're at 51 and we only added in 1 extra step. Can you move up to 48 and try that again? So typically your athletes are gonna run 1 step between 3 and 5 feet each. Since they're level 3s, I'm gonna assume they're on the lower end of that. All right, so go to 48 and try again. So you can assume that their steps, each stride is gonna be about 3 to 5 feet. Since these girls are level 3s, I'm gonna assume 3 feet. So because she was 1 step off, now at her max run, I'm gonna move her up 3 feet. Go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nailed it. Okay, I know that is pretty hard to do for newer coaches, but it is necessary to learn how to do that. High five. Good job, girl. So start at 48 over here as well, okay? And do that same run. I can definitely watch yours. Go ahead. Good job, Ellie. Okay, let's get this run down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoa. Okay. Now, I said 5, and you were behind our hurdle line. This is our hurdle line here at 10 feet. I said 5 and you were behind our hurdle line. So that means you took an extra step. I know that those were not your longest steps, so you're gonna go try that again, and I just want you to show me your longest steps, okay? Make sure each stride, so each step is about the same length, right? So for her, she wasn't running her longest steps, so I'm just gonna have her go back and try it again with longer steps. In a minute. All right, I got distracted on that one. Was that better? Did you count the steps? Do you want to try again? Sorry, I was talking to Mila. I think I saw you hurdle off of your non-dominant leg on the line, so I'm assuming that that one was good. I think she just took the proper length strides that time. Okay, so let's count this again together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There it is. Very good. So like I said, this is hard to learn to do when you're a new coach, but you're counting every other step, and you are going to make sure that they're starting with their non-dominant leg and hurdling off of their non-dominant leg. So when they touch that hurdle line, they should be on their non-dominant leg. 10 of those, hun. Ooh, keep the hips flat over there. Good job, Izzy. I love that line. All right, Carly, last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoa. Good job, guys. Awesome. All right, guys, come say bye. You want to come say bye? Say, follow our channel for more. Yeah. These girls have their first competition coming up here super soon, and they're going to do an awesome job. But next Friday. That is right. That's right. All right, these girls are going to bars with Coach Kaylin now. Bye, guys. Bye. I'll show you guys our lesson plan one more time if you want to screenshot that. That's kind of what we were working on. Emphasis on the 9-step run, starting on and hurdling off of the non-dominant leg. We had been using a scrunchie where I put the scrunchie on their non-dominant leg so that it was just easier for me, but I kind of have them memorized now as to who's a lefty and who's a righty. So if you are just now starting to understand how to measure steps, I would start your level 3s around 45 feet and go from there. Start 45 feet. If they're too close, move them back. If they're too far, move them up. But I think that's a pretty safe bet to start around 45 to 50 feet for your athletes. And then you're gonna go for, you wanna count 5 times. So every other leg 5 times. And that's gonna give them that 9-step run because they're going to hurdle off of that leg. All right, I hope that that makes a little bit of sense, but go back through the video and practice counting the steps along with me and making those little adjustments. Remember, the first adjustment that you want to make is making sure that your athletes are doing their longest stride, a good, nice run, and then from there, if they are, then you can adjust. Assume that your level 3s are going to be doing about 3 feet per step, maybe level 5s, 5 feet per step. So it's just kind of a good starting place. Go by their level. That's about how long their step should be. All right, bye guys.